Hi, everyone. Welcome to another edition of the Oldish TV. My name is Karen. As always, it is my pleasure to be your host. And today I come to you on a bright, almost spring like day. The birds are chirping like crazy. And I woke up this morning ever so inspired by a couple of people that I want to tell you about. I've talked on this show before about Real Life Renos, which is a project I'm spearheading that has to do with spaces and mindsets and how we can change them to make our lives a better place to be. Through shooting this series, I have had such good fortune to not only work with some wonderful people, but to meet some absolutely incredible people who just make me see life in a different way. Yesterday, we shot one of our episodes and we were visiting a gentleman who, by his own admission, lived life in the fast lane for the first few decades that he was on this earth. He was a licensed pilot. He was a certified scuba diver. He was a motorcycle racer, like professional motorcycle racer. He just did everything full throttle. And then he had a catastrophic event happen in his life. He's now in a wheelchair and he wasn't supposed to have made it. Wasn't supposed to be with us anymore. This catastrophic event was just so horrific. Um, he is battling back in the most amazing way. And when I heard his story, I was interviewing him and I said to him, it's like peeling back the layers of an onion. Every time I take a layer down, you're showing me something else. He is an absolutely inspiring individual. As I said, he was not supposed to be here. But he was bound, bent, and determined, despite the odds, to battle his way back, to live independently. And now he is having to find new ways of doing all kinds of things in order to be independent, to have something that most of us take for granted, our independence. He is being very proactive. And isn't that our motto here? Proactive aging. He is being very proactive in finding solutions to problems. If the solutions don't exist, he goes out and he invents it. And he's done that. You'll see that in the show. He has created a thing. I'm not going to tell you what it is because you'll see it on the show. He's invented something that helps him ramp up his independence tenfold. It's really amazing to see people who take challenges and face them head on. Another person I met earlier, and we taped a show with her as well, is Julie. And Julie was a high school biology teacher who was very athletic, was riding her bicycle one day and was hit by a car. She is also in a wheelchair now. The things she has done with her life, you will find inspirational also. She has become a motivational speaker. She is about to launch her third book. She has become a certified accessibility strategist. Amazing. And both Julie and Sean are so motivational in that they are finding ways to cope on a daily basis with challenges because their challenges are not over, either of them. They will face challenges for the remainder of their lives, but they've established a pattern of finding solutions, overcoming the odds, and moving forward to a better life. I can tell you that I came away from my time with Julie, but also my time with Sean yesterday, thinking, whatever I have got going on in my life, I better not be complaining. I know that a lot of people are spending a lot of time on Facebook and other social platforms complaining about the pandemic and how their lives have been impeded. They are not feeling in control. They are finding themselves unable to live their lives the way they want to live them. And instead of finding solutions, they are complaining. I will not be complaining about this. I'm not going to complain about my life in any way. I tell you, as long as I remember what Julie and Sean have done with their lives on a daily basis, I have got nothing to complain about. My life is blessed. And you know what? Both of them see their lives as blessed also. We talk a lot here about making proactive decisions because if you don't make decisions, others will make them for you. Well, the fates intervened and made decisions for both Julie and Sean that perhaps they would not have chosen for themselves. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have chosen them for themselves. But once they got themselves on an even keel and accepted what fate had designed for them, they took charge of their lives and they moved forward and they continue to move forward. And that is perhaps the most inspirational message I can bring you today. Whatever you are facing, face it. For starters, I think a lot of us tend to just accept the day as it comes. And if there's an impediment put in our way, a lot of us just accept it and say, oh, well, I can't do anything about that. Doesn't matter what I do. These things are going to happen. It does matter what you do. And you do have choices to make about how you deal with the challenges that life brings to you. And it is such a joy when you see success written all over the faces of people who face challenges in a positive way, find solutions, and move forward. Aging is a challenge that we all face, and there are things about aging that maybe we don't like. Maybe we have to learn to do things in a different way. Maybe we have to learn to exercise where we didn't before or differently than we have been able to do before because range of motion and balance become challenges that maybe we didn't have when we were younger. Maybe when we were younger, strength was the objective and lung capacity, aerobic exercise was maybe the goal. Now, when we're older, we want to stay on our feet so that we don't fall over and cause more damage. So we alter our exercises to accommodate that. If you haven't yet changed your exercise pattern to accommodate that, that's a change you can make. Eating has to change because when we were younger, it seemed we could eat anything and have no ill effects. Well, that changes, doesn't it? Changes in a big way. So, we have to modify our diets to accommodate the bodies that we have that change as we grow older. We have to change our sleeping patterns. We change so many things because we can. Many people change nothing and expect that because they've always done it this way, this is the way they will continue doing it, not truly understanding that facing those challenges, whatever they are, even if it's diet is a challenge, exercise is a challenge. You can face those challenges and make iterative changes and have a better life for yourself. You get to design your life just as Julie and Sean are designing their lives. Julie is much further down the road than Sean is. Julie's crash happened 5 years ago. Sean's crash happened 3 years ago. And it's really just the last few months that he has remembered everything that has happened on a day to day basis. He remembers nothing about the accident and nothing about the first year after the accident. And his memory is sketchy about the second year after the accident. But these past 7 or 8 months, he remembers quite well. And so he's not as far along as Julie is, but he has made such amazing strides. And I know that you will be inspired by his story when you see it. So I'll let you know when that happens. But, today on such a bright, sunny spring day, the message I would bring to you is one of hope and one of inspiration. And as we are all looking at our lives and day to day face little challenges, remember that there are people out there who are facing huge challenges. And if they can do it, I can do it, and you can do it too. We can face these challenges together. I am so inspired today. I will see you next Wednesday at 12 noon. Until then, have yourself a great day. Be inspired, face those challenges, look after one another, and remember that it takes a village to age a senior. Bye.